Hello and welcome to D&D Night on DDOstream, sponsored by Fantasy Grounds, the most supported virtual tabletop with more official licenses than any other virtual tabletop. You can visit fantasygrounds.com or at fantasygrounds2 on Twitter to learn more. This is Oracle of War, and I am Patrick, your dungeon master and host this evening. We are happy to be back. We're a week late this month, but this should be a lot of fun. I'll introduce the players, and we'll start with Gralak.
Hi, I'm Gralak, and I'm a half-elf monk.
And Ista.
Hey everybody, this is Ista, a half-elf sorcerer.
And Kaela.
Hi, I'm Kaela Brightleaf, the High Elf Rogue.
Lorlevant.
Hello, I'm Lorlevant, and I am an Aesmar Warlock.
Miri.
Hello, I am Miri. I am a half-elf bard.
And Wallop.
And this is Wallop. I'm a Warforged. I hit things.
Hard.
Did you say you Wallop things?
Indeed,
does.
hence the name.
Or at least that's the goal. Mileage may vary depending on how the dice are favoring you. in
Oh,
any
when I
given day.
hit, it works out pretty well.
Yeah, right, exactly. Welcome back to Oracle of War. Let's see, some recappy stuff. In recent times, you have made your home in Salvation, a newly built outpost on the border of the Mournland. You guys are scavengers, bravely venturing out into the gray with your companions, searching for abandoned treasures of Cyre. It's a risky undertaking, but the rewards can be fabulous. On your most recent journey, you found a strange artifact, the Oracle of War, a large, beautifully stained wood chest set with cogs and gears. For a while, this device provided vital battlefield advice, but soon malfunctioned, revealing a mysterious verse from the Draconic prophecy. When dark lanterns flicker in the light of the silver torch, the king in green rides north on a bolt of steel. Two nations prepare for war as all eyes turn to sky blue. And then it started repeating the words, third protocol activated. You identified it as something that is probably worth a whole lot. And when you got stuck in a house with a bunch of undead, with the Grey Dogs, another salvage crew who you bravely went to go and rescue, most of them betrayed you and took the Oracle of War and hightailed it out of there, leading you to deal with the horde of undead.
Because of course they did.
Yeah. Let's see, anything else I need to... Does that capture everything? Anyone else?
One of them stayed with us, and I can't remember her name.
Callie.
Callie.
The other three ran, and the two that were healthy sacrificed the other one to get away from the undead. As
Right.
you do.
Because of course they did.
Mhm.
There may or may not be another undead that looks like one of the Grey Dogs out there now.
Not for very long, because it's probably going to have been completely destroyed by the mounds of undead that were on it.
And I have been humming and muttering under my breath about craven dogs. Gray is not the color. They're yellow craven dogs.
I mean, technically, Callie is the leader of the Grey Dogs, so by breaking with Callie, they cease to be Grey Dogs?
They're
So
craven
just
dogs.
deserters.
The
And
yellow dogs now.
they're the yellow dogs. Callie is true and brave, and Brockett and Dervo are craven yellow dogs.
Yeah, something along those lines. So you are on your way back to Salvation.
Oh, hang on.
Hey,
We
we
haven't
need to
searched
search everything
everything
here.
yet.
Yep.
We have
What?
a lot of stuff to search.
We never got a chance to search. There was a lot of dead bodies that we could search.
Okay,
And-
you
and the
searched the
and
dead
the
bodies?
rest of the house and the outhouse and all the stuff.
And
All
where
right.
Nella's body was.
Mhm.
Sure. Hold, please. This was unexpected on my part.
That's silly.
Ninja
Wow,
looting
players.
and we're getting up high.
Actually, I could probably do it this way. It's gonna... All right. So... The undead don't have anything of note.
Weapons? We know some of them had weapons.
You took
There's
the
a bunch
arm
of
blade off
skeletons.
of the one dude.
But all the skeletons that had bows and what was it? Short swords, long swords.
Yeah, they disintegrated with the bones that they were
Oh, okay.
being
No,
animated
they were
by.
probably elderly.
Well, shucks.
Well, we still want to actually search the outhouse now that we have time to.
Yeah, because we never actually went out there. We just looked. Lorlevant
I
took a
opened
look.
it. I opened it to make sure that there wasn't anything moving
I was gonna
when
say,
I
if we
did so.
If we find a really scared farmer or something, I'm gonna kind of
Right?
Okay, you search the outhouse and find a hand crossbow and 30 silver crossbow bolts in a hidden compartment.
Ooh. Does anybody else have the ability to use a hand crossbow? Because I can.
Go for it.
Ability? I don't know. Interest? No.
Go for it.
I do.
Was there
Okay.
anything where Nellie's body was?
Just her body.
Paste.
Where weapons and stuff are gone?
Yeah, I'll grab those here in a sec. I have to figure out what remember what they had. Leather armor, a short sword, and a longbow. Let's see. Where did I hide equipment? There it is. Of course, I immediately hit the wrong thing. Weapons. Here we go. If you want all of the crossbow bolts, you have to take it 3 times because they're
Oh,
in
thank
sets of
you.
3.
I will do that. Yes, thank you.
Longbow and short sword. Okay.
Gather up my caltrops and fill my bag back up.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, I don't think
Gather
I
up
will
the
pick up
traps.
the 1,000 ball bearings that I rolled out.
Do we
We can
find a
leave those.
broom? If we find a broom, we could probably get a good number of them if we can get a broom. Or if
There's another bag of
bag.
1,000 ball bearings in the party sheet if you want to pick that up.
I think if you're get all the ball bearings, you're probably gonna get a lot of other dust and parts and that kind of thing.
Ball bearings will roll much easier than most other stuff. So if we kind of swept it up, we should be able to get the ball bearings fairly easily. Having
Sure.
spent a fair amount of time on the one end of a broom.
I can always just cast prestidigitation a couple of times.
Ooh, that's even better.
Oh yeah, you want to clean us all up? I think a lot of us had gore on us.
Oh yes, I would be so happy if you
A
could
bit.
do that.
Was Jagged's arm blade magical?
That one is yes.
So Wallop probably wants that one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Temporarily,
yes, I
anyway.
will be using prestidigitation to clean everybody off.
Thank you so much.
And all of the stuff that we
Thanks.
picked up from all the bodies. Although that will probably be more of when we get to rest for the night. On our way back towards salvation.
Did you grab the one that was actually magical or the one that wasn't magical?
They both are. It's part of the description of Armblade. Armblade is
Well,
a magic weapon.
one of them I changed.
Oh, okay. Well, it says it does magic, so I guess
Maybe
I
that
got
was in
one.
my other game. So, good. Okay. Now we're ready to go back to salvation?
I think so.
Or do you want to
so.
wait long enough for the undead to start coming back towards you?
No.
No, I'm good.
Thank you.
Hey, we gotta check.
I mean, we got rid of the thing that was drawing them here specifically.
Do we get all the hunting traps picked back up? Please? You might need them again. They came in quite handy this last time.
Assume they're gonna still be in your inventory, so.
Yeah, I think they're still in the party sheet.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I'm ready to go back.
Let's go.
All right,
it
so you travel back towards Salvation, mostly uneventfully. You get to about a half a mile out from Salvation, and you pass a pack of dogs. There are 5 of them, and
We pass a pack of dogs.
Are they like Chihuahuas? Because if so, running.
No. Let me see if they give me a picture.
Teacup
Oh, here we
poodles.
go. Excellent.
Yeah, that would be good.
Run!
Well, that's not what we want. Come on, no picture. There we go. Oh, this is more exciting than I thought.
Oh,
Nice puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
said
didn't
you-
think of that when you said dogs.
Yeah, that's,
No, that doesn't look like a dog to me
So-
either.
So I'm gonna
I
change my next action.
Good thing they passed us on by.
Not gonna start whistling and say, "Come here, boys."
I mean, other than the fact that the dog has 2 heads, I feel like it's a fairly dog-like creature.
I mean, easy mistake to make.
If you're not looking at the front.
His claws, talons.
So
I don't
what are
know.
they doing? Are they like menacing towards us, or are they just wandering along?
They begin to pace you, hanging back about 40 feet.
We don't have any ham. Sorry.
Does anybody know anything about this kind of dog?
You want us to make a
question.
check?
Yeah, I'm looking up what the medium monstrosity, huh? We'll go with nature. Natural 20 from Ista. Very nice.
Ooh, very good.
So I probably got like a 1 or a 2.
You got a 6 total.
Okay. I am not surprised.
Miri got a 3.
That's typical. Very typical.
So these are hounds that tend to roam plains, deserts, and the Underdark. They have a taste for humanoid flesh that typically drive it to attack travelers and explorers. And you know that their saliva carries a foul disease that causes a victim's flesh to slowly rot off the bone.
Oh, joy.
Hey guys, we don't want to get bit by those. How many did you say there were, Patrick?
5.
6? 5? Okay, so we're almost even. This is bad.
The good news is they're just following you.
How far are we from town?
Half a mile.
So like 5 minutes.
I don't think we should run, but I think we should keep moving steadily. Because running
Yes.
tends to be bad.
Do you know what, Wallop? I hate to do this, but you might want to be last.
I was about ready to say I'm going to be last. Sure.
You're the least tasty of us.
I'm also the one whose flesh doesn't fall off the bone.
Yes, right.
Metal
And
parts don't generally count
big.
as flesh.
All right. As you get about a quarter mile towards Salvation, and one of the dogs stops and howls.
So, on my knowledge of these dogs, is 5 a small pack?
They vary. Wow, these are some terrible perception rolls, guys.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
this is
normal
typical
for
of
me.
me.
Dice here. Thank you. Can I do that again?
I mean,
Hey.
my roll was typical. So.
Yeah, mine
Wallop
too.
rolled the best. That's unusual.
I'm the
Kaela
one in
got
the
a
back.
7 with a double proficiency.
So the good news is you all hear an answering howl. Or
Of course.
maybe that's bad news.
How
you
far
know.
away and in which direction?
Your skill is not that good.
Well, there's actually 3 of them, and kind of that way and that way and that way.
So we're surrounded.
Is there any place we could hold up with a wall or something to our back? It would be safe.
If you don't dilly-dally, you can get back to Salvation. Assuming
not
the pack that's behind
dilly-dallying.
you doesn't do anything.
Double harsh.
Exactly.
So you make it back to Salvation in plenty of time, and also are able, about the time you get back to Salvation, you see 3 more packs of, 3 more parts of the pack show up and surround the town.
Does the
Oh,
town have
okay.
walls, or is it just open?
That's an interesting question. Let's see if this tells me. It does not. Probably it doesn't have. We'll say yes. It has a quote fence. It's
Right.
That doesn't sound particularly helpful.
Is there a dinner bell or something I can ring? Alert!
some of the townsfolk are already seeing them. One of them actually mentions to you that they show up now and again, but have never actually come into the town.
This
Oh,
many?
okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, all right then.
Well, we will be extremely careful then.
One of them asks if you read the scavenger handbook. It's in there.
You
You didn't
Yeah.
read your new hire paperwork?
We were never given new hire paperwork because I would have read it.
Oh, well. The HR department's a little understaffed here.
that's typical.
Frank can't help it, okay?
Now, where was I supposed to pick this up?
I don't know. I mean, it was mostly a joke. How serious do you want
Yeah,
me to
no,
be here?
I'll take it though. I mean, I will read manuals.
If you were to find one, the first thing it would probably say is things are going to try to kill you,
That part we did know already. Yes, thank you though.
right?
Yeah, especially our game master.
It's not entirely my fault.
Well, do we need to take Callie over to report back in?
Yes, I would think so. Callie, how are you doing? Feeling okay?
She's fine. She's disappointed in her ex-compatriots.
Yep. Yeah, we are as well.
As so are we.
Well,
Also
you have any
disappointed in that zombie horde.
Right. Any idea where they might have gone? What they might have done with the Oracle of War?
Probably they're
Really?
going to try to sell it at the salvage market.
Which I think is where we picked up this mission.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is.
That is where, yes, Garunda, is that the right name?
Sounds right.
Nope, Bellalore. Garunda
Bellalore,
is
yeah.
Sounds
probably
wrong.
is her
The daughter.
Daughter.
yeah. But if you would like to search the rest of the town first, you can do that.
What time of day is it?
Midday.
I think we should go to the market first.
Yeah, I think we should too.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, if the town is like, slavering two-headed wolves, no biggie, then I guess so.
Yeah, let's just keep on going.
I mean, you know.
Give me just a second here, because, of course, now that we're doing a live show, my phone is blowing up in 5 different directions.
Bellalur. It was in Sergeant Wallop's notes.
Okay, so you're going to the market.
Yep.
Let's see. Slants of gray light fall from the windows of the salvage market. Here, brokers do business from behind armored counters. As you enter, a disheveled, malnourished salvage crew is arguing with the brokers over the value of a damaged conductor stone. Let's see. See the thing below. There are 3 brokers in the market today that you recognize immediately. Bellalur, who's the female goblin salvage broker. Drave Shaldor, a male human salvage broker. You met him before in one of your early adventures. If I remember correctly, he was the guy sent you to falsely. And then Arulin, who... Okay, there's it. So Drave is the guy who lost his nose in a gas attack during the war and has a magical filter in its place. And Arulin is the lady that you don't like and are highly suspicious of from the activity under the Titan in the graveyard. Or the junkyard.
Junkyard, yeah.
I guess we're approaching Bellalur.
Where is the thing that I'm looking for? The Grey Dogs are here, trying to work out with Arulin payment for the Oracle of War. However, they don't seem to be pleased with what she's offering.
What does Callie do with that? They
Just
basically
saunter over and stand behind them.
No, she's gonna kind of follow your lead here.
Do you want to do anything about those craven dogs since they left you for dead and killed Nilla?
Yeah, not hire them again.
Yeah, we will back you with anything you want to do there, or I will.
Should we go stand behind them and let Miri start singing the tavern song about the gray dogs that she's been working on?
Yeah.
Yes.
The craven dogs.
That's
Rocket.
interesting. The they do see you, and they're on edge, kind of fingering their weapons.
Let them
I start tapping my quarterstaff on the ground.
run in fright. They run in fright. Brocco and Dervo run in fright, stealing what they can and leave you to die. They'll kill all their companions if they can. Craven yellow dogs, Sprocket and Dervo. Craven yellow dogs, Sprocket and Dervo. And I keep humming.
Does Callie join in on the song?
No, she doesn't know it.
I don't know how she could not know it since I was making it up all the way home.
I will hum along.
Okay. What are you gonna do? So you sing. They Dervo and Sprocket still kind of are a little bit wary about what's going on here.
Craven yellow dogs, Dervo and Sprocket, Craven yellow dogs.
You just gonna sing at them and mock them?
I am mocking them. I am mocking them viciously.
Are you like actually gonna cast the cantrip, or are you just gonna?
Not casting the cantrip.
Okay.
I'm just singing the song and letting people hear what these guys are like, telling about what they did and how they left Nilla to die. And she's dead.
I mean,
They left us to die as well.
that's this is not uncommon behavior on the frontier.
Turn to the broker and say, "Do you buy stolen goods?"
Which to Arulin?
Of course he does.
The one they were talking, broking with.
You would have to go kind of approach the group, and two, she cackles
Obviously,
at you.
obviously she does.
Everybody here isn't going to care if it's stolen.
Yeah, they're pretty
It's
much a
whoever
steal
they're
stuff
getting it from,
anyway.
they don't care. The only thing it is likely to do is make it harder for them to find people to work with if they're going to leave them. But it's not going to make a huge difference one way or the other to them. They're still getting paid. They can still find somebody to work with.
If they can find somebody to work with.
It's going to be harder, but there's still going to be people, probably.
Well, should we make our way over to Bellalore?
What are we going to try to do about the Oracle of War? Are we going to try to take it back from them? Because it's not just theirs.
Well, I thought we should talk with Bellalore about it before we cause a stink in here. She did send us after this crew.
That she did.
She did indeed.
I think she even offered you some money.
One can hope.
Do I remember what she offered you? No, not at all.
We don't either. So.
1 billion gold pieces.
Pretty
Let me see
sure
if I
it
wrote it
wasn't
down.
that.
Oh, hang on.
She offered you each 50 gold for the safe return of the crew or their gear if they're dead.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, I think we should talk to her and collect our money before we do anything with the gray dogs or ex-gray dogs.
The two Craven dogs.
I mean that seems reasonable. That way that they have more to loot from your bodies when you die.
Okay.
Bellalore greets you and welcomes Callie. And Callie and her converse, and Callie kind of brings Bellalore and Garunda up to speed. Garunda is also there.
Patrick, you want to clean up chat?
Sure.
It's a spammer.
Apparently, there's been a rash of hate bots
Oh,
unleashed
fun.
on Twitter.
Hate bots.
Yep.
That sounds ominous.
Okay.
So I guess we explain to her what has happened.
Bellalore and Garunda. Callie fills him in.
Okay.
And Bellalore thanks you for getting her best crew together, but also bemoans the fact that her best crew is basically gone at this point. But she'll pay you 50 gold each.
Callie was the only good one among them, as near as we could tell.
Yep.
Well, of the survivors.
No, yeah. We don't know about the
I mean, Tandil went to get
whole
help.
group.
He was mostly successful if it wasn't for the rug.
Oh, did we find out that was when he was trying to get help, or was
Yes,
that
yes. That
when
he
they
was
first
like-
went in?
No, he was trying to get help.
He was trying to get help.
Okay.
While we're here, we should sell the things we have hanging out with us that we took from
True.
all this.
Okay. Is there anything out of that list that you want to keep?
I think someone wanted to keep the
Oh.
hunting traps, and probably someone wants to keep those barbarians. I don't know after that.
I think we could sell the 15 crossbows. I think we can sell the 15 scimitars. Maybe the short sword. I don't know about that. I don't know if somebody else could use it or not. There's a couple of leather armors. I don't know that we need those. I think we should keep the ball bearings and the hunting traps. I don't know about the longbow. I don't think that's something I can use. So if somebody else could use it, that might be something to. Patrick, did you update the gold? Or do I
No,
need to do that? Okay,
I did not add 50 gold to everybody.
thank you.
I kind of figured you were going to do that yourselves.
I just wanted to
We can
make
do that.
sure before I forget.
Yeah, don't forget the money. Definitely going to want the money.
Yep.
Okay. Anything? The hunting traps and the ball bearings are still in there.
Somebody should grab them out.
I don't think I can carry too much more right now.
I
That's
said that
why I'm
person may need to
hoping
be
that
Wallop. The hunting traps are pretty
somebody
heavy.
else that can actually carry some of this stuff. And the arm blade. I don't know if he needs that arm blade because he's
We
got
have
a
two
better
of them now.
one.
Yeah.
No, we might as well sell that arm blade.
Yeah.
All right, I'm selling the rest of it. Of course, the arm blade doesn't sell.
Because it's very well priced.
Yeah. All right, so everyone gets 56 gold and 41 silver.
Speaking of which,
And apparently you want me to sell the chainmail.
56 gold and how much silver?
It went
Yeah,
into your...
you-
Auto.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
it distributed it. And another 5 gold for the chainmail that was late to the selling party.
How many days did it take for us to get back to Salvation?
It was 3 day. It was a 3-day journey, both direction or each way. Plus, we'll say another day because of the undead horde. So
Okay.
you've been gone 7 days total.
I was asking because I was going to subtract some rations. Because we
Probably
were
be
out
good.
for a couple of days.
what are the chances that we can find some magic in here? Like common.
Maybe. What kind of stuff? It depends on what you're looking for.
I'm looking for a +1 maul, or even I'd settle for moon touched.
Moon touched.
Yep.
What is this? Do, 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 do. I'm gonna say no.
What about the material components for the Find Familiar spell?
Can you not use your holy symbol for that?
It requires a special component.
What's the special
It's a
component?
holy-
10 gold
Holy-
piece worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs that must be consumed by fire and a brass brazier.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you
That's
gonna
the
have a
reason why I didn't really
familiar?
have one. Yes.
What kind of familiar are you gonna have?
That is a good question that I have not determined yet.
When you figure it out, let me know.
I'll probably buy 2 uses worth of it in case one of them, the first one, gets killed.
Okay. Are you gonna spend the hour to cast it?
Wasn't it like 10 minutes?
An hour, I think. I think it takes an hour. I don't remember. I have to look it up again.
Keep an eye out for a magic mall and what kind of armor things are out there.
So you can find anything that's in the adventuring gear, armor, equipment packs, tools, or weapons tables, but not magic items. What magic items they find, they ship off to other places.
They care more about the money than the actual magical item themselves.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. You not know how salvage works?
No, that was a statement. There was no question in there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Does anybody else need to buy anything?
Hmm.
Okay, what you gonna do now? Dervo and Sprocket Dervo's back into negotiations. Sprocket's keeping an eye on you guys.
Should we
Well, I
go
guess
over and
keep an
ask
eye
them how much
us?
they've negotiating for us?
Yeah, but where's our cut?
Okay, so you're gonna go. Let's get rid of that. You're gonna go say hi.
Well, I was asking the party.
Oh, I think we should go over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What we do
definitely go
beyond that,
over.
I don't know.
So as you guys go over there, Dervo and Sprocket gets Dervo's attention, and they both draw their swords.
All right. Craven yellow dogs.
Is Callie coming with us?
Yeah, for the moment.
We're here for a cut, yellow dogs.
Dervo looks at you and says, "Cut? What cut? We got it back here."
Murdered your friend.
Over your friend's dead body, you did. While we
You s-
protected your back.
You stole that from us.
Dervo says, "That's your story, and what of it? We have it, and you don't."
Well, that could be changed pretty easily.
I don't know if you can count, But there's only 2 of you.
Sprocket definitely seems to be getting on edge.
So we can
Wow.
do this the easy way or the hard way. What's our cut? What's our cut, guys? Come on.
But that's still above average.
Tease, you guys.
Can't believe my intimidation is a -1. That's pretty sad.
I'd point out that you still rolled better than the person with the +4. So, you know. So Dervo and Sprocket kind of start to get a little antsy about it, and about this point, a trio of mercenaries saunter over to you, to the both of you. You recognize them as members of the Ashhound mercenaries, which are yeah, this is the mercenary group that works for Irulin. And you reckon there's a dwarf and 2 humans. The dwarf you actually recognize from being around town as Kellark, one of the not the leader of the Ashhound, but one of the lieutenants. And he comes up and is sneering at you and says, he wants the Oracle, and he's willing to offer you all a decent price for it. Your lives.
Who the heck are you? And what do you have to do with this?
So what do we think these guys are in terms of power compared to us?
They're no pushovers.
Sure, but if they're level 10 and we're level 4, then it's a different situation than if we're about the same.
In gaming terms, you would say each of them is about a challenge rating 3.
I have another question for you here. So far as they know, only Dervo and Sprocket have the Oracle of War. They see us confronting them, but unless they've been listening in on what's going on, they would not know that we're involved with the Oracle of War as well.
They're talking to all y'alls.
Why?
Because
Makes no sense.
Because
we're
you're
right
fighting
there.
over the Oracle of War.
Well, it wasn't even clear that they had sold the Oracle of War already.
They
They
haven't.
still have it with them? Okay, you
Yeah.
didn't say that.
The Grey Dogs, the Dervo and Sprocket still have the Oracle of War.
Because they're not getting a good price quote
Right.
when we walked up.
Well, we were retrieving it for Bellalore, and the Grey Dogs were supposed to be doing the same.
Yeah.
I think we just kind of found it, didn't we? Were we sent specifically for it?
You
or
were
was it
not.
just
They
They
there?
were
Grey
sent to
Dogs.
go loot the area. You were sent to go and find them.
But the Oracle itself, that wasn't a goal. It was just there, as far as I remember. I could be wrong.
Nope,
No, you're
that's right.
correct.
For ours, yes, the Grey Dogs were sent to get goods from there, whatever they could find. That's
By
my
Bellalore. That's who they were hired by.
Turn to the other 2, and I'm sorry, good sirs, but this is none of your business.
Which two?
The two that just came up.
The three?
Three that just came up.
The dwarf laughs and says, "Well, that's funny because we were making it our business."
Well, how much space is there in here?
Well, more space is happening because everyone in the area is moving, is giving y'all space.
Can I ready in action?
You could. But I don't know how much it's going to give you an advantage here, if that makes sense.
So they're in league with Aurelian, by the way, folk. Or the other way around.
So I take a look over at Bellalore. What's she doing?
Looking on with concern and packing up her, like buttoning up her shop.
All right, we just fought off a big giant horde of undead, so you guys are no problem. It's your life. Ista says.
Oh, I have a question for you too.
Yes.
In terms of rolling the initiative. I have what's it called here? What is it? Crap, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway,
Bardic inspiration. Oh no, the
yeah,
whatever the
part
bardic
of
thing was.
yep, I have a bardic thing that I believe gives me a +2, I think it is,
What is this thing?
on initiative. What is that? Jack Nabbit,
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all
No,
trades.
that Jack of all trades gives you half proficiency on anything you're not proficient with. Your skills.
That's not it then. There was something else. Yeah, there was something else.
Oh, expertise. Nope, never mind.
What college are you? Lore. looks
Lore.
like? Okay.
Or
Oh yeah, no. Jack of all trades adds half your proficiency bonus, rounded down to any ability check, which technically does apply to initiative because it's a dexterity ability check. Is what I was reading, but I don't have any of that up, so I can't confirm that's what it
That
was.
seems not the intent.
why not? I mean, if you get it, you get it.
I will investigate, but
Do because when I was reading that,
I mean, you're
over the
so
last
down
few
the
weeks.
list in initiative. It's gonna be a while before it's a problem.
That's
Well,
my point. That's part of why I think I'm farther down the list, and I think I'm supposed to be.
Well, we're only talking about a half your proficiency bonus, so it would only be a +1.
Okay, I just figured I'd bring it up because I didn't
Yeah.
understand how that worked. So thank you.
No, we can look into it, but I'm just saying, like, we can keep moving because it's not going to change
Sure.
change the outcome here very much. And I kind of just put you on the map in somewhat arbitrariness, other than Ista and Kaela were doing some of the discussion, so I put them up in front. But if the people in the back want to kind of rearrange, that would be fine. Before
In the
we get
back
going.
is all right with me, because I tend to do better that way. And again, since we rolled for initiative, can I ready an action?
So yes, you could, but everyone is basically ready for an action here, right? That's what I was saying. Like, I'm not sure.
Okay, let me explain what I'm thinking here, and maybe that'll make it a little clearer.
Okay.
What I'm thinking is that if things start to go sideways more than what they are right now, I want to immediately cast Bless on Wallop and Gralak and Lorlevant, because it can only go on 3 people at this point in my life.
Right.
Because
So
we haven't actually started anything, but if things actually do start, I want to bless them immediately.
right. So I get what you're saying, and kind of where I'm coming from here is everyone's basically readying in action for combat. So I'm kind of just canceling everything out, if that makes sense. So on your turn, yes, you could do that. Does that make sense?
I hear what you're saying.
If everybody's ready in action, it's effectively there's nobody gets a chance to react before anybody else does.
Right.
Except for initiative order.
Because no one's surprised.
Right. Gralak, it's your turn. And if you're talking, your mic is not working anymore.
You're not going through.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I should do since I'm not instigating this fight, but I don't actually want to pass a turn either.
Consider the fight instigated.
Okay.
Weapons were drawn.
There's a fight.
Well, I don't remember them saying that there was weapons drawn. There was just some threats going on, and now all of a sudden we're rolling for initiative. So
if this was a schoolyard, all the kids, all the other scavengers and people in here would be going, fight, 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 fight.
I want to move up between Ista and Kaela and then prepare an action to attack anybody that approaches. Any of the bad guys.
Okay. Define bad guys. Does this include Sprocket and Dervo?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay. Wallop.
I'm here. I'm just checking out some distances. Okay. I moved to there.
I think you could actually get to there if you want. You were just kind of in between squares, so.
Oh, okay.
Did the person they were bartering with leave? I can't remember the name. The person they're in league with.
They're the Ashhounds?
No, the broker girl.
Yeah, so who was in league with who? That's where my question is.
Well,
Person is a 3 veteran, whatever.
Wallop said that the veterans were in league with, that it was like a thing.
Yeah, Ruin is still here, yes.
Okay, I just didn't see it.
She's not.
Yeah.
She's over her counter.
Okay.
Okay. Since I only get 1 attack anyway, I will also attack on approach for my action.
Okay. Sprocket is going to attack the human veteran.
Yeah, my plan is not to attack Sprocket or Durbo unless they attack us.
Kaela.
Okay, well, I assume I don't have my bow out, or I didn't when this discussion began.
You can draw it as part of your attack action.
Okay.
Everybody was pretty much
So-
expecting it, so you were
Yeah.
prepared.
Even normally, you can draw a weapon with your attack action.
So I'll move there.
Middle of 4
That's in the
squares.
middle of 4 squares. Which square do you want to be in?
I'm not seeing squares. I'm just seeing tiles.
Yeah, I have a hard time
Yeah,
seeing
it's
squares. I'll
not-
take that square.
Detached.
Let me.
I can almost see some
see.
squares. Almost.
I can make it. Oh, that's not what I want. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, the either yellow or red lines make a big difference.
That's much better.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
we
that's
go.
better. Yeah.
Magic of Fantasy Grounds.
And I'll attack human veteran number 3.
Okay.
This horribly.
You got his attention.
Nice way to start.
Get it out of the way early, right? Like that. That works.
Okay, with the veterans, what are they all carrying? What weapons? Melee, ranged, both?
They do have crossbows, and they also have swords.
Which are they carrying in their hands at this moment?
We'll say that 20 has a crossbow, and the dwarf and 3 have swords, 2 swords drawn, a long sword and a short sword.
Okay, once I move forward, I'm going to cast. Let's go with Cause Fear
Ooh.
on Dwarf Veteran and Human Veteran 20. And of course, they both save.
That was kind of amusing.
I mean, that's typical of my stuff.
19 and 20, they both save.
At least it comes
Uh,
back on a short rest.
Yeah. So, Wallop, you got action for when they come in range of you, right?
Well, one anyway.
Okay. I have telekinetic. So I'm going to use that to move. Oh no, it's within 30 feet. Never mind. Darn. Okay.
Ista.
Okay, I'm going to try a little chaos bolt on veteran 20.
20's going to hit.
Okay.
And it bounces.
Ooh.
You got the double.
Oh, nice. So a 2 makes it cold damage. So what does that mean? Do I put damage on something else, dwarf?
Does you have to attack again, or is it just damage?
It's attacks again.
Oh, it's an attack. Okay. So cast onto the dwarf.
Sure. Wow.
Also hits.
And I don't remember what the deal was with your -5, but it said 2 more attacks, and those both hit. So, regardless, You no longer have penalties to attack.
Woo!
So
Yay.
And so that one was, let's see, either 1 or 7. So that was acid or psychic. I usually do psychic damage, so let's go with that.
Sure. Seems reasonable. Okay. The dwarf is going to stand up and approach Wallop.
okay.
I will assume
goes
you're
in
going
range.
to use your attack it. Ooh, going big.
Oh no!
He also had a -5 for some reason.
Why
I
did
know
he
I
have a
had
minus
-5.
5?
He put
Okay.
that on him, on himself.
Okay,
He was swinging for the fence.
gotcha. Well, it didn't work so well.
No.
Nope. It rolled over from 15 to 1 because of course it did.
Wah, wah.
Don't worry. That's exactly like what I get with all of my spells where they get a save.
What's this? Okay. I don't care about that. All right. So he's going to attack you with his longsword. And I rolled a 1. This is off to a great start.
Typical.
Oh, well, that's not going to matter a whole lot. He's going to attack you again with his longsword. And also miss. And then he's going to attack you with his short sword. Hey, a 20. Here we go.
Ooh.
At least it was a short sword and end up with his offhand.
Yeah, they don't, I'm gonna give you 3 hit points back, because they don't really do the offhand thing correctly. His short sword attack knocks you off balance. It's a good thing no one else is near you, because they could have got attacks for opportunity against you. Alright, Veteran 3 will also come up to take on Mr. Wallop. And will hit you once. Attack number 2 will miss, and the short sword attack will also miss. Callie will move over in support of Wallop. Oh, is there no light in here? Oh, what's going on? I'm gonna add some ambient light here in a second. Both of her attacks miss, however. There's a lot of that going on.
Pong.
Veteran 20 misses Sprocket with his crossbow. And no. Dervo will attack number 20. Ooh. He's going to critically hit. That's kind of exciting. 15 damage is pretty good. And then he critically fails.
Got overeager.
Oh, this is fun.
What?
Oh no!
And they somehow swap places.
So that's
Well, that
an
was weird.
interesting non-magical attack.
Well, we are at least next door to the Mournland, so there's that.
Yeah, no, I just figured it was ironic that a non-magical attack caused the magical switch teleport.
Don't think about it too much. It's just for random fun.
Yup.
Miri, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to. How do I select 3 different people?
Control and left click the 3 people you want,
And
and you should end up with arrows pointing to them.
I do have, and then I do effect.
That should work.
Where do I drop it?
You should just be able to
Just
click
click
it.
Cool. Okay. You've been blessed.
Hey, Patrick, I noticed that the dwarf veteran and the human veteran number 3 don't have any damage on them, but I know at least one of them got hit with a chaos bolt.
The dwarf veteran did, yes.
They're damaged. That just is not enough that they're below healthy.
Okay.
That just means they're really survivable.
Right. Okay. I was just asking.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't show when the damage is applied to things on the log as it is, so.
Sure. Also because the hit points were the same for dwarf and human, so I added the dwarf's extra dwarven hit points into the temporary pile.
Okay.
So that's part of it as well. Anything else, Mary?
Let me double check real quick here. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to do a healing word on. Well, I can't, can I? That's. Oh yeah, I can. I
Yeah,
can.
bonus
that one
action.
you can.
Healing word on Wallop.
Wait, no, you can't because you already cast a spell. You can only
means you
cast
can't
2
cast a
spells if
cantrip.
one is a cantrip.
Okay. In that case. No, wait a minute. No, healing word is a bonus action. It's not an action.
But you
Yes.
cannot cast 2 spells in one turn, even if it's an action and a bonus action. You can only
Okay.
cast a spell and a cantrip.
Correct.
If one of those is a bonus action.
Correct.
Okay. And in that case, I'm going to bardic inspiration on Wallop.
Hooray.
All of the bonuses. Bardic Inspiration, Bless.
Were you casting your bless as your feat ability or your spell?
I wanted to do it as my feat ability, but I
Okay.
don't see a way to mark it off.
I just changed it actually, so.
Okay, thank you. So I will. Okay, I will let go. Oh, it just went away.
It's because you're in combat. If you go to standard, it'll stay there.
I see. Okay, so I don't have it available for combat. Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Mhm.
Still learning all this stuff.
Gralak. Moving up to veteran 20.
And I'm going to hit him and burn a key point and do flurry of blows.
Okay.
Or not.
10's going to miss. You do have inspiration. Everyone did get an inspiration, which I applied already. But I don't know if you're going to want to use it.
Yeah, I don't think I want to use it on that. I don't have any idea what his armor class is yet.
Oh, thank you.
I inherited Lorlevant's dice today.
Unfortunately, I'm still keeping mine, so it's a double whammy.
Hey, that one hit.
All right.
7 damage.
And I'm going to push him diagonally up using my crusher ability to next to Sprocket.
Okay. Sprocket will glare at you.
Okay.
He's now in range for him. If he tries to shoot his crossbow, he's going to be attacked by Sprocket.
Yep. And
Wow, I think I know where you turned your push to talk button there, Gralak. Is it enter by chance?
Yes, it's numpad enter. Do.
Look at your abilities page.
Okay, I'll fix it.
There's also an advantage initiative on you that I think is supposed to have expired. Your 14 will miss.
Okay, let me roll the d6. 16.
Will also miss.
Okay, I will action surge.
You also have another your normal inspiration as well, if you wanted to use that as well.
What's that, another d6?
Another d6.
If 1d6 doesn't work, try 2.
So what are you up to now? 19?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good news, that hits.
Woohoo!
I was gonna say. Whoa.
Yeah, if that doesn't hit, oh boy. Oh, nice reroll on the 1 to a 6.
Hey, it's gonna turn out sometime.
As opposed to all of your times where you got a 2 and get a 1.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to action surge still?
Yeah.
Okay. Action surge away. $13's gonna miss.
Wait.
I mean,
Alright.
to be fair, he is giving himself a -5 to his to hit.
It's true.
It doesn't seem like a good idea.
Well, if you notice the damage from the 1 hit.
Man, everybody be rolling 1s today. Kaela.
All right, looks like I'm attacking number 3 now.
Okay. $19 will hit.
Good job.
Okay. Let me see if I can remember how to do the sneak attack too.
There should be an effect to put on yourself if you open it up.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Look at them dice. 17. Oof.
Well, spells that gives them the ability to resist it doesn't seem to work very well. So I'm going to attack veteran 20.
Okay. You will miss.
And he is in range. So I am going to move the human veteran 3 with telekinetic.
You can move a person?
Yes. I can telekinetically shove. They get a strength saving throw. DC is going to be currently 14. Or they get moved 5 feet. In this case, away from me.
Let's see if... Feet, telekinetic. Here we go.
Especially since you got 2 party members with it.
There we go.
Oh, do you? I'm gonna change it to your feet though. Or to... All right, so
There
you
we go.
have telekinetic in there. Does someone else have telekinetic? Do I need to add it to someone else too?
I do.
Oh, you've already got it on there. There's a save.
Actually,
Yes.
Gralak, do you want me to move you 5 feet closer to veteran 20?
No,
Okay.
I would rather he had to move, and that would give Rocket an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
He fails the
he
save.
actually fails.
Yeah.
He's moving 5 feet away from me.
So
So that
there.
way. Yep.
Okay.
Does
And
that give Wallop an attack?
it
of
doesn't, but if he
opportunity?
moves back, it does.
Okay.
Why would
That'd be
it? Why if
cool.
he moves back would it?
Because he still has the ability for whenever they move inside of his reach, he gets an attack opportunity.
Wouldn't you have to be using a polearm for that?
I
Or is
both
that-
don't have that, nor do I have Sentinel.
Oh, okay. I thought you did have that.
I mean, eventually one day.
Okay.
Eventually, one day, 5 years from now, when we're that high a level, 9's gonna miss with your chaos bolt.
Let me try, since I've had 3 inspiration for a while.
You can only use one of those inspiration. I'll let you use your bardic and your other inspiration, but not all 3 of your normal inspirations at the same time.
Oh, I was not planning on that.
Okay. 12 still misses.
And so I can do one more?
No, you don't have a bardic inspiration. You only have the normal inspiration.
Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind.
I don't have that many of them. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Wish I did. I'd be passing them out like candy.
Let's see if I can wallop. So far, the answer to that question is only with the short sword.
Apparently.
And as soon as I did that, I realized how I could have done what I wanted to do in an easier way. All right, so the dwarf guy swings at Wallop and only hits him once with the short sword. The other guy is also going to swing at Wallop a bunch. A swarm of bees randomly appears and stings Veteran 3.
This is getting weird.
Flies away.
Weird.
I mean-
have some bees.
Magically teleporting on a non-magical attack wasn't weird.
I mean, that's the point, is to make it weird and
Yeah.
fun and unpredictable. And
Well, whatever, he's poisoned now, so hooray.
yeah, it's like, you gonna complain about that?
So much. Just be confused. That's all.
And Callie will hit Veteran 3 a few times, maybe. Yep, twice. And Veteran 20 is gonna take some swings at Sprocket. Ooh, big swing at Sprocket. All right, now my attacks are on a roll here. Sprocket goes down.
Yay.
He deserved it.
Veteran will move over and swing with his short sword at Gralak and miss. Dervo is going to run away.
Shocking.
It seems familiar.
Typical.
Leaving the Oracle of War.
Yes, he leaves the
You
Oracle of
can't
War.
carry it.
Miri, it's your
Can't carry
turn.
it by himself.
All right. And where exactly is this Oracle of War?
Over here somewhere.
Somewhere around where Sprocket and Veteran 20 are.
Okay. So, all right. What have we got here? We've got Human Veteran 3 on Wallop, Human Veteran 20
On Gralak.
Gralak, and Dwarf Veteran also. Which one is the looks like Veteran 20 is hurt the worst? Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I can change. I think I have it set up as dots for you guys. I can change it to bars if you want.
Ours would be awesome because then it would be easier to kind of see where they really are.
It's gonna make them disappear for a second.
Okay.
I can do bar or bar hover. Which would you guys prefer? Bar hover is you have to mouse over them to get the.
Probably just bar, so it's the
Put a
same. as
bar
what we
because it's
got.
easier that we don't have to screw around looking at it. Oh, that's much better. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to move
Yeah, that is better.
to there. And then let me see, where's my. Well, this does more. So I am going to use this one on this guy. I hope.
That's gonna miss.
All right. And it's about. That's going to be it for this turn. Let me move. There we go.
Gralak.
All right, I want to hit him and then use a key point to disengage and move.
Okay. You do hit him. Okay. And is your key point disengage? Is that a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh. It's so nice of you to come to the guys so they don't have to move after they kill Wallop. Are you done? Okay. Wallop.
All right.
$18 will hit.
Good.
All right.
I notice you're not swinging hard this time. A little more controlled. Oh, he's
He
going
is
for
swinging hard.
he's going for fire shackles. I see. Woof. 22
Ow.
damage,
Very good.
and there's like a save here, right? He succeeds.
Okay, so he's not restrained.
Is he on fire?
It goes out. Like he was briefly, but not anymore.
He screams in pain a little bit.
Didn't
No,
happen to
actually,
a nicer
bonus action
guy.
would be second wind, but
That's fine. Kaela.
See if I can finish off the dwarf veteran.
Okay.
The other one is critical. 20.
Yeah, veteran 20.
But
Yeah,
veteran,
but I get sneak attack against dwarf veterans, so
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
good
why I'm
point.
attacking him.
That's true, because Sprocket's down.
Sprocket's not also not considered an ally at the moment. 15. That's gonna miss.
Oh yeah, I'll use an inspiration point.
Okay.
So that gets me a d6.
Yep.
Uh,
17 will hit.
yay.
Nice.
Okay.
Don't forget your sneak attack.
Oh,
Very
I
good.
won't.
12 damage. Very nice.
Good job.
Oh, of course, it doesn't kill it, does it?
Not quite.
Nope.
I mean, he's
Okay.
not looking too good, but
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let's move over to there. So I don't have anybody else in the way, other than one, as I try to do this on veteran. No.
That not gonna hit. Not with a 12.
Nope. Okay. Then I am going to move 5 feet. And then
Ista.
Okay. So I'll stick with this Chaos Bolt.
That's gonna hit.
Damage.
It doesn't bounce, but it does kill the veteran.
Woo!
Nice.
Good enough.
All right, the dwarf gets one more turn before he dies. So he will continue to miss Wallop with the longsword and the short sword.
And the
All three
Bazar.
miss.
with the longsword and the Bazar.
The other guy will also attack Wallop. This is probably going to go even more poorly. Of course, the guy with disadvantage hits.
Just for fun, I'm going to redirect
Oh,
his attack into the dwarf.
oh, that's
Nice.
neat.
Ooh.
Well, let me
Very
take your
good.
6 points of damage off. So that damage is going to Dwarf Veteran. Doesn't kill it.
He's still alive.
Not
was
quite
fun, though.
dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
Oh, yeah, if you're looking for fun, that's good. He hits you again. Any fun things this time?
Nope.
Was it the guy with disadvantage hits you twice, and the guy without it misses you 3 times?
Yep.
These are the
That's
dice.
yeah. This is typical.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be.
Callie's going to move over to Sprocket. That guy is going to die. Miri.
All right. And is the dwarf veteran, the human veteran 3 is hurt. Dwarf veteran is
Alive. Barely.
barely
He's
alive.
still hanging in there.
Okay.
He is that sliver that is considered critical.
That's the difference between, like, the bar is usually easier to see until it's like almost gone, and then you can't see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Whereas the dot stays the same the whole time.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to here. I don't know where that green line has come from. There's all of a sudden there's a green line in the middle of things. I don't know where that came from.
Pay it no heed.
All right. It's gone.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna hit.
All right.
I love it when the bard steals the kills. They're the most insufferable about it.
Now, so since when have I been insufferable about it? Just
mean-
because that's typical of bards doesn't mean it's typical of me.
I fully expect there to be a song the next time we play about how you killed the dwarf veteran.
Nope. I'm
Like,
pretty-
But there's a second
No,
stanza
no.
about how Durbo ran away.
The yellow dogs.
I think they're down Yellow Dog. Well, we gotta wait to see
Okay.
if Sprocket lives.
All right. So that's probably the end of my turn for this point.
Gralak.
And I'm going to be aware that Nilla went over to Sprocket. Is Sprocket dead or just unconscious?
He's just
Sprocket.
unconscious.
Okay, so I'm going to be keeping a close eye on those two too. Just being careful as well as
Okay.
veteran.
I yelled yield and then I hit him.
Okay. I feel like maybe you should yell yield after you finish hitting him, but sure.
Does that hit?
Yes.
I imagine it's something like stay down, whack.
Nope.
19 will also hit. All right, 14 damage total. Wallop. $21. That'll hit.
I told you should have yielded.
he hasn't had the chance yet. He just took another 12 damage.
He can speak.
Yeah, just because it's not his turn doesn't mean he can't talk.
Ooh, Wallop's moving to surround him. Sprocket has made 2 saving throws for death. That's pretty good. Kaela. He's not yielding,
right.
by the way.
Too bad.
$23 will hit. All right, he dies.
Yeah, I get to write a song too.
Sweet, I'll help you.
Hey, look, there's our Oracle of War.
I think we should take it and check these bodies and loot them and walk away.
We don't even have to go far
Sounds
to
like a
sell
plan.
stuff.
Or do we take the Oracle of War over to Bellalore and say, look what we found?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so as soon as the last guy falls, Irulin and the rest of the Ashhounds leave the market. Callie revives Sprocket. Sprocket is quite remorseful and asks for forgiveness, and Callie immediately grants it, saying that we all make mistakes.
Sprocket, do you concede that the Oracle of War belongs to all of us?
Yeah, he's fine with that. And let's see, you wanted to loot the bodies. So we can do that. All right. They all had splint mail.
Mm.
Hooray!
Didn't you just buy that?
Yes.
Figures, yeah.
And they each have a heavy crossbow, a long sword, and a short sword. All right. Anything else we need to? So you got all that stuff taken care of there, then?
And they actually have no gold on all 3 of these guys?
They just were.
They're in
sent to-
town, so they probably have it someplace where they keep it.
Right.
Yikes. Not going
Hopefully
to go to a
selling all
tavern
my
after this
splint
fight?
metal will get part back of the cost of the splint metal I just bought.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's.
I'll take one of those long swords, maybe. I don't know if that'd be better for me than a rapier or not. I have to look that up.
Because I haven't even put the splint metal on yet.
Don't you need like an hour to do that or something?
think so.
Yeah, it's part of a short
Yeah,
rest.
I am. Yeah, so rapier's better.
Is Bellalore still here?
Yes. Sorry, I'm doing a little quick
Okay, we can wait.
bookkeeping. I'm really kind of disappointed that I wonder if it has. Nope. Not gonna help. Yes, Bellalore and Garunda are both still there, and they are appreciative of excellent of your work. But of course, it is quite sad about that they're not going to be able to use or the gray dogs as well. Although Callie does promise to rebuild. This is going to give me to where I want to go. No. Is this going to give me what I want? What I really want is for it to give me a picture of this guy. Very disappointing. Fine. I got pictures of some of them, but not the guy I was looking for. Wrong spot. Click in the right place, please. Wow, I cannot use a mouse. Okay. So as you kind of finish up in the market, you hear screaming voices from outside. A thundering voice echoes across Salvation from the direction of the Lightning Rail Station. People of Salvation, my name is Sal Dreadstroke. I have a simple proposition for you. Bring me the device known as the Oracle of War, and no one else needs to get hurt. Defy me, you will all die. Every 10 minutes, one of my colleagues will execute someone from this outpost. You have the Oracle. I suggest you step forward and let yourself be known.
Oh my gods, what is it with this thing?
Stepping onto the streets of Salvation, you see panicked workers fleeing from the Lightning Rail Station. 6 figures stand on the platform. A half-orc wearing a leather duster, an ogre carrying a battering ram, a helmed warrior, a snarling gnoll, an iron cobra, and a ferocious orc wearing clawed gauntlets. Sprawled at their feet is the corpse of Sheriff, the only person who stood for any law in this outpost. With a nod from the half-orc, the 5 brutes fan out to search Salvation. And we're actually going to end there tonight. I know it's a little bit of a shorter night, but for reasons I need to end early tonight. And, you know, that's just kind of a fun place to end. But before we do that, I will share this picture for you.
Ugh.
Ew. Joyful.
Yeah.
Beefy.
Something to look forward to for next time. So thanks for watching D&D Night on DDOstream. You can check out DDO.com to learn more about Dungeons & Dragons Online, which you will normally find on this channel. And you can join us every Sunday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern for tabletop gaming on twitch.tv/DDOstream. You can find our full channel schedule on DDOstream as well. Please check out our sponsor, Fantasy Grounds, at fantasygrounds.com or at fantasygrounds2 on Twitter. Get started with your virtual tabletop gaming experience today. You can follow us on Twitter at DDO Unlimited for DDO, and you can follow me at DDOcast for DDOcast. And you can check out DDOcast.com for our weekly DDO news and discussion show and more tabletop gaming adventures. Let's see. Wallop and Ista, do you want to plug your stuff?
I'll let Alex do that.
Feel free to. We have a company called Eldritch Entertainment, and you can find some of our stuff at the Amethyst Dragonfly on Etsy, all one word, the Amethyst Dragonfly. And we sell things like DM screens and things along those lines. Other than that, I run Rime of the Frost Maiden the first Sunday of every month here on Twitch.
Okay, that's going to be it for the plugs. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in about a month.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
And everyone.